Hi friends, it's Deb. I am doing my March empties and low buy update. I try to have this up around the 10th of every month, but this month has been a little bit chaotic and I figured better late than never. I am keeping myself on a really strict low buy this year, and so I didn't want to skip a month. I just figured that would be too confusing. So I hope you don't mind that this is going to go up at the end of the month, but here we are. As always, I am going to go through my empties first, and then I will run through numbers like how many items total I finished for the year, what my retail values are. Although that's not what's driving me this year. I'm not trying to get to a certain total. Last year I unofficially did the Pan Your Way to 5K, I think it was called. This year my whole goal is just to have more leave my collection than I bring in, basically. And I think it's working. We'll see. Okay, so I will just start with hair since I only have two things. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I have this little, is it called the Orbe? Is that how you pronounce this? The dry texturizing spray. This is a little 1 ounce. This is lovely. I loved this so much. This little one is $4.90. I wanted to purchase the full size, but I think it's like $50 and I don't want to spend that on a hair product. So yeah, I don't know. I will never find that at TJ Maxx, but I could hope, right? And then I also finished up the Not Your Mother's Matcha Green Tea and Wild Apple Blossom Conditioner. I have a whole bunch of random shampoos and conditioners in my shower, and I'm just trying to finish them up. So this one is now done, $7.99. So my hair total for March was $12.89. We can do beauty next, since it's right here. I finished this giant Onyx acetone, $2.53. In my Turn and Burn, I finally used up the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, retail value of $1.27 for this little bubble pack sample. I used up the Glamlight Taco Lashes. These were in the, and it's not shade, style, Poyo, and these have a retail value of $12. They're not even in here. They're probably stuck to my bathroom mirror or somewhere. And I also used up the Ione Wispy Dramatics, $1.25. So these, I didn't actually wear these in a video or anything. One night when I was just playing around with makeup, I wanted to try cutting my lashes into thirds and applying them to see if that was an easier way to apply them. For me, it is not, but I sacrificed this cheap pair of lashes to figure that out, and I'm glad I didn't try it with a favorite pair. I also finished up in Turn and Burn the Elizabeth and James Nirvana Bourbon perfume, $1.26. And last but not least for beauty, I finished the Westman Atelier Clean Glow Trio, 3 little bubble packs, the Contour in Biscuit, the highlighter in Lit, and the blush in Petal. And each of these has a retail value of $6.40. That is wild to me. So I finished the contour in January, the blush in February, and then the highlighter in March. But I had a little note here that I was not putting in my empties until all 3 were done. So they're all done now. I will take credit for all of them now. So my beauty total for March was $37.51. $37.51. Woo! Damn, that's pretty sad actually, right? Yeah, all right. Anyway, let's move on. We can go all the way up to the top to miscellaneous. On my list, I have an AOA Studio Makeup Remover Wipes in green tea, $1. And then I have 2 soaps from Bath & Body Works. One is Iced Cinnamon Rolls. Scent notes of warm cinnamon rolls, fresh orange, and sugar glaze. This was pretty, $7.50. And this one is Pure Wonder. And the scent notes are iced rosé, star jasmine, and warm white amber. This one actually irritated my skin, and I'm not sure why. Lovely scent, but I would not repurchase this one. Both of these have a retail value of $7.50. And that is it for miscellaneous this month. Total value of $16. If you are not interested in wax empties, skip ahead a little bit. I have quite a few to go through. The only full-size candle that I made it through in March was one from Ulta, the pomegranate petals. I love the smell of this. There are not scent notes on here. Anyway, 20 bucks. I have repurchased that. I do have a couple more here. I finished up a clamshell of Luminescence vanilla wax. This was from the Dollar Tree. Honestly, it sucked. $1.25. Happy to have that one done. This was lovely from Cloud9 Candle Shop. Strawberry Guava, $4. This clamshell. I have two of these clamshell type snap bars from the Wind Candle Company, Peach Magnolia and Honeysuckle. This honeysuckle one blew my mind. It was absolutely phenomenal. $6.50 each for these. And the only other wax that I get retail credit for is from Little Mr. Wax Melts, just this little tiny one. And this was Banana Kiwi, $1.65, and this was lovely. Let me move these and we will go through all of the samples. Just because it's here, I finished cotton balls. I get these jumbo cotton balls, and these work amazing for getting the wax out of the warmers. I will turn my warmer on, let the wax fully melt, put a cotton ball in there, let everything soak up, pluck it out, throw it away, and you're ready for new wax. Little tip for you. I finished this Blended with Love Moonlight in a Martini. Oh, everything else that I'm showing you now I do not get retail credit for. These were just samples. Moonlight in a Martini. L3 Waxy Wonders Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. This was interesting, not a favorite for me. L3 Waxy Wonders Wild Berry Mousse, Sweet Bakery Dough, and Sweet Cream. This was really yummy. L3 Waxy Wonders Vanilla Balsam, Vanilla Bean Noel, and Smoked Vanilla. Delicious. The Bathing Garden Mandarin Blossom. It was very pretty. The Bathing Garden Christmas in the Country, very cinnamony, yum yum yum. Loved it. This is from Cloud9. This is Black Raspberry Vanilla, just a single cube type thing. Absolutely delicious. And this is from, dang it, the stupid thing keeps coming off the top of it. We'll come back to that one if I find the label. From L3 Waxy Wonders, Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, Espresso, and Sugar Cookie Royale. That was yummy. From L3, Lavender, Cashmere, White Woods, and White Velvet Bow. This was okay. A little too floral for me. L3, Boardwalk, Mellow Clouds, Amber Oud. That was okay. I like the fruity scents. Everything else to me is just kind of meh. Well, fruity scents and fall scents, like the cinnamons and cloves and things like that. Hidden Row, My 80s Boyfriend. This was actually kind of neat. To me, it just smelled like a cologne. Empire Alchemy Strawberry Dream. Like actual fresh strawberries. Dessa's Homespun Scents, Pumpkin to Talk About. Cute name, and that one smelled so good. I'm not big on pumpkin scents, but that one was all right. Empire Alchemy Empress. This was fresh pineapple, ocean salt, and myrrh. This was actually really, really good. L3 Ivory, Amazing Grace, Lemon Sugar. Not my thing. It was like a laundry scent, and those aren't my thing. L3 Citrus Strawberry, Divine. L3 Cherry, Almond Cupcake, Vanilla Ice Cream. Delicious. Destination Wax, Strawberry Seeds. It was fantastic. Destination Wax, Tobacco Sugar. This was weird. Oh, I get credit for this one too. This was Vintage Chic Magenta, $3.60 for the sauce cup. And then this one was called Abracadabra. Was it Teddy Bees? I think it was Teddy Bees. I still cannot find the label for it. Here's my label. It is Abracadabra by Teddy Bees. Okay, so those were the wax samples that I made it through in March. And honestly, between nail polish and wax, those two things are bringing me the most joy right now. Makeup, meh. You know, a lot of people were super excited for the Sephora sale and all of that. And I'm like, nope. Give me some wax sales and polish pickup, and I am perfectly freaking happy. Oh, I didn't tell you my total. Wax total was $43.50. And skincare, let's do it. I finished the Trader Joe's Brazil Nut Body Scrub, $5.99. The Tropic Glow Firming Sugar Scrub. These are supposed to be kind of scent dupes. I prefer the Tropic Glow, $10.49. Tree Hut Candy Cane Whipped Shea Body Butter, $10.49. This is freaking fantastic. Love the smell. Two of the Ideas, ID.az, whatever, sheet masks, $4 a piece. The LMS Superfood Facial Wash, $30. This is the one that like burned my nose when I would use it right here. Wouldn't repurchase. This is the LMS Superfood Vital Veggie Mask, a Holy Grail, $39. I already have another one open and I'm using it. Holy Grail. This is the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Lifting Neck Cream. I didn't like this, but I loved the smell. It was very citrus and that I didn't expect that. $12 for this little sample. Wild. I actually used a bath bomb. I'm shocked too. $5.25. I used the Tarte Wink of H2O Eye Cream, $35. I didn't like that one. I mean, it was very creamy and very smooth, but like, I don't think it did anything for me. This is the Milk Makeup Kush Lip Glaze in Chronic, $18. This is the one that's like super thick and like you have to squeeze for your life to get any out. No. And then on the lips, it felt kind of gritty. Didn't like it. This is the Dermalect Outcrease Retinol Trifecta Serum. Really enjoyed this. But on my arms. I love this on the KP on my arms. $39. Would absolutely repurchase that. And then the shocker of all shockers, I finished the Bath & Body Works lotion in gingham for $14.50. Take a big breath. My skincare total for March was $227.72. I like it. So my beauty and skincare totals for March were $265.23. Add hair, wax, and miscellaneous to that. My March empties totals were $337.62. I finished a total of 53 items, 25 full size and 28 sample or mini. I did not have any declutters in March. So year-to-date totals, year-to-date beauty, $141.55. Year-to-date skin, $943.47. Year-to-date hair, $78.18. Year-to-date wax, $177.15. And year-to-date miscellaneous, $65.50. So year-to-date empty totals, $1,404.85. A total of 156 items have left my collection, 75 full size, 75 sample or mini, and 6 declutters. Not bad. Not bad. I like those numbers. Let's talk about my low buy numbers, shall we? I kind of wish we didn't have to, but here we are. Last month, I decided that I would start charging myself for Clionadh purchases. I decided that after I had already made a couple of purchases, put me into the negative last month, which put me into the negative starting this month. So I had a negative $20.05 balance last month, and I start with $100. So I started this month at $79.95. My polish pickup in March was $53.50. Yikes. Which brought me down to $26.45. On the 12th of March, Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, they had the MAC Painterly paint pot, which is a holy grail for me. It was 50% off, so I bought that for $12.50. Brought me down to $13.95. On the 26th of March, they had, on the 21 Days of Beauty, MAC Fix Plus, and a couple of other things. And so I placed a decently large order, but I used 2,000 points, which was $125 worth of points. And then my overage from that, like tax and whatever, was $4.13, which brought me down to $9.82. And then I totally spaced this out. But on that same day, I went to Macy's, and instead of just ordering this with my Ulta order, I ordered it from Macy's. The NARS Potted Concealer, I had been wanting to try one, and it didn't have to be NARS. I could have ordered the MAC one while I was placing my order at Ulta. Anyway, I placed an order at Macy's, and along with that I ordered, Macy's does a beauty bag every month. It's like $15, but they had one of their past bags, which was the Shiseido sampler. I think it was $7 or something as an add-on with my purchase. So I did that. So my Macy's total ended up being $45.96. So I ended up March at minus $36.14. Shit, right? Like, and I haven't even calculated. Right now we are on the 25th of April, and I am terrified to even know what's happening in April. And I've already looked at the polish pickup for May, and things are going to happen. Okay, anyway. So Amazon purchases, I also get $100 for Amazon a month. I ended February with an extra $15.16, so I started March at $115.16. On March 1st, I bought some magnetic clips for $5, so I went down to $110.16. On March 13th, I bought iPhone charging cords. I really like the long braided charging cords, especially for beside the bed. I don't know what happened to I think my last one broke, and then I just didn't replace it right away. But I ordered those, and I got a set of 3 of them for $11.99. Brought me down to $98.17. On the 15th of March, I placed an order for, I use a lot of stickers for project panning. I use the yellow dots on things on all my empties. I marked the date that it's empty and the retail price, so you probably saw a lot of dots when I was going through my empties. But a pack of those was $6.99, brought me down to $91.18. And then I also bought gold label stickers, which I needed for 50 Shades of Gold to keep track of all of my gold items. Those were $5.99, brought me down to $85.19. And then on the 24th of March, I bought the Mally foundation powder, which used to be my holy grail, and I think it's been discontinued, so I kind of did a panic buy when I found one in Fair. It was $21.95, which brought me down to $63.24, and that is actually where I ended March at, so I am not at all mad about that. I had a really good month for Amazon. Going into March, I wasn't really sure what was going to happen with wax. I thought that I would give myself a couple of purchases a month. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with it yet. But looking at the amount of purchases that I made in March for wax, I'm not going to give you the retail value. I will just tell you that I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I made 7 different wax purchases from 7 different vendors. I did an order from Scentsy, The Crack Corner, Zodiac Spokane, Humblebee Polish, Second and Spruce, L3 Waxy Wonders, and Broadway Wax. So April, it's already too late to adjust how I'm doing this. Going into May, I am going to give myself $150 a month for wax. for May, I'm giving myself $150 for wax, period. And then in May, I am going to allow myself to take the residual Amazon budget and shift that to beauty. And initially I said I was not allowing myself to move around these budgets. Why not? It's all my money. So the money that I have left over from Amazon, I'm going to move to my beauty budget for May because I'm in the negative and I am not controlling myself in polish pickup. So to give myself a chance, a fighting chance at not ending up like hating myself in May, I am going to allow myself to move my budgets around a bit. But anyway, that's kind of where we're at. What do you think? Am I being like a total cheaty pants, a cheater pants? How do you feel about my empties? My totals this month were not that great. You know what I mean? I only did makeup in March just a handful of times. April has been tragic. I think I've done makeup 5 times in April. April has been a bad month for everything, but damn. I just thought that, like, if you look at my spreadsheet, it looks like there's so much on here, but like all of those wax samples, they take up a line on here, but that I don't get credit for them. And then like, you know what? I don't know. Anyway, I will stop rambling. And if you have any feedback, how am I doing? How do you think I'm doing? Are you proud of me? Are you disappointed in me? Do you not care either way? All right. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you so much for giving me a few minutes of your time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you are having a really, really good day or night, and I love you. All right, bye. L3 Waxy Wonders, Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, Espresso Sugar. That's not, no. From L3, Lavender Cashmere. Is it Lavender Cashmere? Start over. From L3, Lavender